Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, Allegiant Stadium, home of the Oakland Raiders, but today, home to the start of another exciting college football season as we are ready to crank it up here in Vegas in the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will start this game off. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, going for a big play right off the bat. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, fourth down in their own end, and they're going for it. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The give to the tailback. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that. But they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Runs through a tackle. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best 2 conferences, the biggest conferences, Palmer. Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and deciding the future of college football. So, yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David, you're right. I think it's something players are also very aware of, too, is having that conference pride, wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ncaa. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The relentless emptying of the playbook on this opening drive is now finally hit. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Sooners have it in scoring position. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Sooners. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Fighting Illini take possession, and their offense will go to work for the first time. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy in the perimeter, right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to lay people out.
Yeah, roaming the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that receiver out there, too, that's dynamic. So let's see what kind of day he can have.
Got his man quickly. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just
And the defense gets to the quarterback. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get that.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Tempo and overdrive.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Right down the middle. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 10. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do them.
Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Third down play from the gun. Fires to the wideout. Rolls it in. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. He looks that one in nicely. Snowed under by the defense. Illinois right back to the line. try to get it through the air. Unloads it left. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. They go to the ground. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. Now on second down. They'll go to the counter. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Sooners are rolling down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Ncaa. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On second down, he'll let it fly. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. The Sooners line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. On first down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's taking the shot. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. After the misfire, now on second down. On the run, it's Ncaa. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. He's now piled up 68 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Sooners!
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Motion from the offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Off the play fake. Trying to get to it. And gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. The give to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll return it from around the 50. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Fires it down the seam. And it's caught inside the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's got an open man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Sooners will have it 1st and 10. The short hands, it's Gibson. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Sooner. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And they tacked on the extra point. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek in victory formation. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Illinois offense returns to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
They go to the draw. Gets behind those pads, picks up 4 on the play, but it's still a 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Coming after him. He finds his man. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Beebe. Still on his feet at the 45. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Oh, he makes the catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 fourth down attempts. They'll try it again. The Sooners are marching down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Wide open downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense makes it. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the pummeling has started.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking deep. Ball in the air, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The Illinois offense returns to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't...
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Offense getting set for 1st down. Turns it on in midfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. 1st down here for the offense.
3:25.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a 1st down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Fights off a defender.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Touchdown Sooner! And the punishment has been extended.
And this always is the debate of where you... job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here he comes from inside his own 5, and the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake. And now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here. Just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Altmaier. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. They'll operate out of split backs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Beebe. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
They've converted every time on 4th down. 3 for 3 so far. They'll go for 4. Now on first down from the 28. The give and tick, 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 tick. Just working and poking and prodding and fighting his way up to the 36. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. He's got 99 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener. Really a nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. On the ground, it's Beebe. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board and figure some things out because this wasn't a great day.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Moves around to clear up the vision. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. USC found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat, something this program has done time and time again inside the Coliseum. Fight on, and the men of Troy will do just that.
It's caught.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 30. He's got away.
And, man, this defense has been so good today. They've built a lead. They know how to play with the lead. They haven't given up a lot of big plays. Right there, that's one of the bigger plays they've given up today. And at this point in the game, garbage time, you're all right with that, man. That's just padding the stats for the other side. No big deal.
Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there is no three-point conversions and stuff like that you can get. So run the ball, make them use timeouts, Palmer, walk out here with the dub.
Yeah, this defense should just use their timeouts. Can't take them with you, right? And let's just see. Who knows? Crazier things have happened in college football. Maybe they put the